What's up, everybody? Kenji here again, and I found Elliott Pesut. He's the man behind Alaska Airlines social media campaign. Very cool guy, and thought he should be profiled. So yeah, we're here. We're chatting social media. Thought you might like to meet the man. First off, hey, thanks for letting me talk to you.
Absolutely.
So you're the man behind Alaska Air's social media program.
Yeah, and I think that, our program, we always kind of joke internally, and we're kind of testing the waters, and we're kind of feeling out where social media fits for an airline, and where it doesn't, and maybe what's on brand for us and what isn't. And so we're kind of feeling our way, and so far we have a Facebook page, and that we update with some deals and different cities and new offerings that we have. But what's been really successful lately is our Twitter account. We've seen some really good growth, and it's been incredibly useful for us. We had the recent volcanic eruption in Alaska, where we were able to push information out to customers that were kind of disadvantaged. They had lots of delays or uncertainties about whether or not they were going to make their flight, and we were able to say, this is the information we have at this current point in time. It was a way to kind of share real-time updates with our passengers, and I think in the airline industry, I think that's priceless, because that's the one thing we have at our disposal when people are confused or when they're feeling a little bit uneasy about whether or not they're going to be able to get somewhere, is that this is the best information we have at this current time. So, yeah.
Very cool. And so your Twitter is at Alaska Air. What other kind of information could customers find there?
So we have we have lots of information. We do tweet the daily Wi-Fi flights. We have one aircraft that's equipped with satellite Wi-Fi, and we're in a trial run right now. So we try to let you know which flight numbers are available on a given day and what the routing is. We also encourage people to ask questions. I think that the aviation is an extremely complex business, and there's lots of questions. As customers, people kind of traditionally have their airline story, of a bad experience, or I think in some cases people get really excited about flying, and so they have good experiences. And so if you have questions, ask the questions, and then you might check our public stream once in a while and see us responding to something that might surprise you. And really, the information that we share could change on any given day based on what's being asked of our followers.
So, what is the most common question or concern that people ask you? You can get this, out of the way right here.
The most common question. That's really hard. A lot of people will wonder why they can't have the exit row seat, right away, and unfortunately, a certain number of our seats are kind of closed to certain people, and they're only available at the time right before the flight's dispatched, because they're reserved for our frequent flyers or the handicap. So we get that question a lot. Hey, how come I can't choose a seat? We also get the question, what's the cheapest flight between point A and point B? And it's actually interesting with Twitter. We have the opportunity to kind of, since we're intimately familiar with what campaigns or sales we have going on currently, we can kind of help tailor their needs, or answer their question. Like, so someone will want to get to Vancouver, and we'll say, well, hey, we don't necessarily have a sale to Vancouver right now, but we do have a sale to Bellingham, and so that might work for them, and that's been interesting.
So if a customer has a problem and talks to you via Twitter, can that be handled there, or do they still need to contact somebody else? Or
it depends, and this is something that we're kind of exploring. We want to be known for our customer service at Alaska, and that's kind of the general premise behind our current ad campaign, which you've probably seen around the city north of Expected. We really believe that all of our frontline employees, they really go above and beyond on a regular basis for our customers, and we're very small, so it's a lot like a family. We know our customers, and we treat them as if they're all elites, and we have a very good relationship with our elite frequent flyers. So I think that some of the questions and issues that are brought up via Twitter, we'll do our best to handle them right then and there, but obviously there are some that will be out of the scope, and we'll have to kind of refer you to either customer care and through those channels. And I think that it's all about, it's kind of like a conductor, in an orchestra. you ask the question, and we'll figure out what's the best way to route you through the company, whether it's through reservations or through customer care, or maybe it needs to go through someone in our mileage plan department. And that's really the great thing about our company, is that we're small enough to where we can know exactly who those individuals are, and we can put you in touch with them. And we've had some really good success stories with people that ask a question, and they're able to get in touch with even a VP if they have a suggestion or they have a real issue that they would like to raise. It's heard at the high levels.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So moving away from Alaska Air and talking about Elliott Pesut, curious about why you like social media.
Oh, that is such a hard question because there are so many different answers. I like social media because I can connect with any number of people on 1,000 different topics. I have a ton of interests myself. I went to college to be a pilot. I thought I wanted to fly for a living. I ended up in the flight training department, and I was really interested in web design and how to illustrate certain concepts and make them clear. And now, through my quest for knowledge and learning the different tools and kind of best practices in design, I got into following blogs, and then that turned into Twitter, and then so I've just kind of been sharing all different things all over the web with all different people, and so I feel like social media kind of feeds me for ideas, people, relationships, and I can connect with anyone at any time. I feel like I've used the analogy, I think it's from a Mashable article, that Twitter is the new phone book, and you can just pick up and call anyone, and you really, by call I mean at, and sometimes you'll be surprised with the responses you get. I mean, I've had conversations with Kathy Sierra, someone that I really admire and respect, and she's had wonderful feedback for me, and I would not have been able to reach her otherwise. So I feel like social media kind of gives everyday people the opportunity to connect with with everyday people that have great ideas.
Very, very cool. So now, personally, you're on Twitter. I'm sure you're on Facebook. Where else can you be found?
So I always tell people I'm not like the biggest Facebooker.
Oh, okay.
Twitter is my one true love, and I'm also on Flickr. And if you link off to my Twitter profile, I'm at Elliott P, 2 L's and 2 T's. You can go to my website, and I link off to. I tell people I syndicate my life through friend feed, and I pump all my services through there. So Flickr, Twitter, Posterous, and all the others.
So if people follow Elliott P on Twitter, what can they expect?
A range of things. I love good design. I absolutely love good customer service. And I like ideas. So it could surprise you. On any given day, I could be talking about Zappos, or the other day I could be talking about construction, craftsmanship, I love exceptional things, and I love people that have something good to say and that have heart in what they say. And if I think that you have heart, then I want to share that, because I think everyone could use more heart in everything that they do or read online. So.
Wow, that's awesome. No, I couldn't agree more. And so, running out of time here, one last question. Elliott, tell me one unknown fact about you.
One unknown fact about me?
Yeah.
Oh, and we don't have much time.
No.
I have to think of something safe.
Yeah, bring the thunder, Elliott. Bring the thunder.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Well, all right. Well, maybe.
One unknown fact.
All right, maybe we'll have to follow you on Twitter to find that out, huh?
Yeah, you'll have to follow me on Twitter to find it out.
So, very cool. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, everybody. Elliott P, Alaska Air's social media guy. Very cool guy, and I think you should meet him. All right.